Here we are at the Cal State Long Beach EV charging station. I think there's only one point that you can do this at, one of the parking structures. And we are here. This is the conservatory over there. I think it's the Bob Cole Conservatory. I'll go check the name again. That is the pyramid over there. And so it's the parking structure that's pretty close access to that. And the type of charging station is the, I think, is it called J1772? I'll check the number again, but I still have to remember what this is all about. This is a Clipper Creek EV charging station. There's no cost to use it. There's a charge to be in the parking lot. It depends on the day of week and the time of day. But like on the weekend, I think it's $5, and you get a permit at that block there, and then you can use the charging station for free. So it's pretty good. There is a protocol when you use the charging station that you can have someone swap out theirs if they're no longer charging it, because they take about 3 or 4 hours to charge the battery. Well, for the Volt, it takes about 3 or 4 hours to charge the battery in full using one of these stations. And when it's done, if you're still at classes, you should come and move your car, or you can leave a note and have someone else plug theirs in. But really, there are 2 spots, 2 charging stations. Some of the facilities, they have multiple spots, and then people will just leave their door open so that people will know that they can, when they're done charging, like there might be a charging station here and then a spot here and a spot here, so they might say when they're done charging, leave a note, can you put the charger on mine? Or just having their door open, you know that they are waiting for a charge, so then you just flip it over to them. Good. And it's pretty basic. Here's the plug. It provides feedback to the charger, so it's not just, you know, a conduit for electricity. It's a smart charging system, and you just plug it in like this, basically, and that's it. It's like getting gas. And then so let's see what happens. The light is supposed to do something, but I'm not seeing it happen. So how does this work? It is not, it says on. How does that work? I don't see on. It's not charging, that's for sure. Well, it's not going, so I don't know if that means that it's not enabled, or it's not enabled on Saturday. Interesting. Okay, so that one didn't work. Now we'll try the other one. None of these lights are on, so I don't know if that means that it's not enabled. But let's try this again. Be interesting. Maybe it's not an operational charging station. That would be too bad. Oh, that one worked. So that one wasn't working. Wonder what happened. So now it says okay, and then so my car did a little beep, and then that light there goes on. When I just plug it in, you'll see the light there, but it's orange, but once it's charging, it'll turn green. And the charging protection system in the car meters the amount of electricity that's actually going in, because it doesn't want to provide too much too quickly to the battery. So the battery, from what I understand, can be protected through that software system. Software and hardware system, I'm sure. Okay, and this way, again, it would take about 4 hours to charge this car, which is a lot better than if you're doing it at home, which in my house it's taken several hours, meaning like sometimes as much as 12 hours or even more. Oh, and silly me, I see there's a button that says press to start or stop charging. Now that one started automatically, so I don't know if that means that, that's really weird, but okay, I'll have to go back and try the other one and press the button. Now maybe it's not that much. It says battery range 21 miles, the total range is 38, meaning that it has 17 more miles to go, and it says the charge will be complete by 5:45, and the time is now 3:41. So that's 2 hours. It would take 2 hours to add 17 miles. So it's like about 9 miles an hour that it's putting it on at. Interesting. And here we are back at the first charging station again. We're going to try this again because operator error, I didn't press the button. So we're just going to make sure that it will actually work so that you don't end up coming all the way out here and finding that only one of them works and is in use. And so we plug it in. Oh, and it automatically went on. So I must not have had it plugged in properly when I first did it. And there was the beep. And so it's charging. Okay, and then just so you know, you might be worried about charging it for just a few minutes or whatever. Cycles, they're not counting partial cycles. It doesn't really have a detrimental effect on the battery. This, according to the dealer, when I had the discussion with them. Don't know about other batteries again. I'm sure, you know, well, I don't know. I'm not sure of the technologies or whatever. But, and if you are wondering where the battery is in this car, it all varies. You know, that's a big impact on the car design because it's this big heavy thing. But there is a T-shape. Now this, all the way down here, this is why it's a 4-seater and not a 5-seater. And then across the back is where the, you know, across the trunk. But it's really kind of a great interior space on this car. If you look at it, it's a really big trunk space. The whole hatchback makes a big difference. Then you can push this down and have a lot of carrying space for all the stuff you might want to carry. Great. So to get to this EV charging station, you enter through the Palo Verde and Rendina access. That's Atherton up there. So you come in through here, and there'll be a walkover, an overpass between the two parking buildings. See, that's the overpass. You go underneath the overpass and to the left into the entry, and I'll show you here. Underneath the overpass and into the entryway. Now again, to put things into perspective, that is the pyramid over there, and the conservatory, the musical conservatory, is on the other side, on the right of the pyramid. And then we come in through here and take a turn to the right where the parking permit dispenser is, and there are the two charge units. So there's the conservatory over there, and back there is the parking lot with the charger.